Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate.
So Christine, looks like you got the house all done and now you're ready for the landscape portion, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so tell me about your ideas and what you want to do.
We want to put in a pool. We want an area that is good for children, that people would like to come, that is comfortable, and that the pool is not just a regular pool, something that would be fun.
So you want like a really cool pool?
Yes, a really cool.
Okay,
Do you have anyone that you'd recommend?
Okay, I just the guy, Brad, and he is great at pools. I'm going to send him over to talk to you.
So Christine, Jay says that you guys are looking to put a pool in.
We are.
So do you have any ideas on what you want?
We do. We want an area that is fun for kids of all ages to gather. We'd like a diving board and a slide, and an area for basketball and a kiddie area.
Cool, that sounds awesome. We also do a lot of different types of water features and slides and stuff like that. I think, let me go meet with the architect and let's see what we can do.
So I'm here with Kaysen with Cage Traveler Custom Homes. Kaysen, thanks so much for taking a minute. Beautiful home.
Thank you very much. Great opportunity to be here.
So tell me a little bit about this home. This is one of my very favorites. Tell me what you guys created, what you had in mind here.
We tried to design a house that would maximize the views as well as maximize living and lifestyle. We designed this courtyard to be open yet private, so you have a secluded feel.
Yeah, beautiful work. It's got a fireplace right in there. It's got that water feature, and then it looks over Zion's National Park, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. And so as you come inside here, tell me what you had in mind as you're creating the interior.
Wanted something when you open the front doors that took your breath away, just looking out over to Pine Valley Mountain and just maximizing the views. And that's kind of why we designed the house, was to maximize the views out of every room we could.
Yeah, so you literally built this house around the view then?
Correct.
Yeah, and it shows spectacular work. We're going to look at that outside just here in just a little bit. So just really cool fireplace. I really like the decorating that you did in here. Who helped you with your decorating?
Angie Marshall with Tasteful Trend Interiors.
She did a great job. So as we come into the kitchen, tell me about what you guys created.
We wanted to create something that was big and functional as well. We used Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances, and Riverwoods Mill really helped us out in designing a functional.
Tell me about this island.
This island was built just a round island. It was kind of just a concept we came up with one day. Didn't really know if it was going to work or not. Once we were able to put it through and build it, it turned out awesome. Everybody really seemed to like it.
Yeah, it was really a showstopper. And there are those incredible views out those windows. We're going to look at a little more of those in a minute here. So headed here into the master bedroom, right?
Yep.
Tell me what you had in mind here.
Same thing, just kind of maximizing the views. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing you see is just all view. Wanted to kind of have your own living space to where you really wouldn't have to leave this wing of the house unless you were going to the kitchen.
Yeah. And of course, this master bedroom I just absolutely love. Tell me a little bit about what you did.
The master bath has got a shower that flows about 32.5 gallons per minute. It is large, but it's very warm in there. Some people thought it wouldn't be. We used all porcelain and limestone tile in there with the see-through fireplace going to the master tub.
Now I noticed in here behind one of the mirrors, you actually had a television in there.
Yep, have a 42-inch LED television back there.
You wouldn't see it unless it turned on, which
Nope.
was amazing.
It kind of shows hidden, but that allows you to watch TV in the tub or while you're getting ready in the morning.
Awesome. So tell me a little about the subdivision and the views here.
Stone Cliff's a gated community. in southern Utah, one of the few that are down here. We have all hilltop lots. As we develop the lots, we take the views into consideration with height restrictions and everything like that to maximize the views.
So Kason, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, wanted more information about your building, how would they reach you?
They just go to our website, khthomes.com, and you can contact us through there.
They say on camera I'm a little stiff, but I insisted that I be the one to tell you about the world's finest, safest garage door, the Martin Door, available at your nearest door, lumber, or hardware company. Tell them Dave Martin sent you. Now what's stiff about that?
Here at Real Estate Essentials, we love to support local business, and we love nothing more than local business that's had international success. And Martin Garage Doors is one of those. So the next time you're looking to buy garage doors, buy local, buy the best, buy Martin Garage Doors.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
It used to be that credit was used primarily to assess risk, and lower credit scores paid higher rates and with less favorable terms. These days, credit is used in a myriad of ways. Consider employment. Some employers consider low scores to mean less discipline and potential future disloyalty. That's why credit education is more important today than ever before.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I've found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so Christine, this is what we came up with. The ultimate backyard. You're not gonna have to go on vacation anymore. You have everything. You've got a 20 by 45 foot pool, which gives you plenty of space to play basketball. You have this little kiddie area here where the kids can kind of hang out. You can hang out, put like a lounge chair there, sunbathe there. We've got a huge slide. We've got this outdoor living space where we can put couches and have a place where you can get out of the sun, go in the shade. We also have put a fire pit up here where you can kind of hang out, kind of separate yourselves from the adults hanging out here, the kids over here. I think it's just an ultimate all-around pool.
Perfect. It looks great. I just have one change. I'm wondering if we can turn the pool like this, the slide over here in the pool, so that we have our kiddie area, then a basketball area, the slide area, and then the diving and jumping area, so that they're all separate.
Yeah, totally. I think that's a very good idea. That way everyone can jump off and go into the deep end right there. I think that's awesome.
Hey Darren, for this property we're going to be heading down to 6114 West Castle Park Drive in West Valley City. And this one's situated right next to West Jordan. Great property, listed for $349,000. As you can see, nice little location.
Yeah.
Yeah, vaulted ceilings, got the nice hardwood floors, big open kitchen that you like. Of course, it's got a really nice master bedroom. Right. Nice master. It's got all the stuff you're looking for in that price point.
That is.
Yeah.
fireplace. But one of the things I want to talk about in this particular one is value. Okay, because of course you see a price tag of $349,000, but you know, how does that compare to what else is in the marketplace? And a good way to look at that, if you were to look at this home versus a brand new build job, and so of course if you did a brand new build job, it costs about this much, about $115 a square foot. But in that $115 a square foot, you don't have a lot, you don't have a finished basement, you don't have a finished yard, and you don't have the fence in.
So you're saying that $115 a foot would be only for the construction portion of a new build?
And that's right, and that's only the main floor. And so when you're looking, this is where all they add in. And so every time somebody buys a new home, then they've got to go put in the yard, they got to put in the fence, they got to finish out the basement, and that's where all those costs add up. And this is where this can be a tremendous value, because of course they've already finished out the basement, as you can see. They've got the yard in, they've got the fence, that's all situated. And it's not exactly, I mean, it's not a brand new house, but it's 2001, which is...
Well, it's not an old house by any means.
No, it's not an old house. Right. As you can see, it's still really, really clean. You come in and add your colors, because they really haven't even done that much with colors and stuff. They've done some cool styling and stuff, but it's got RV pad on the side, vaulted ceilings, of course, which are really nice.
Very nice, yep.
Yeah, and so this is where these houses fit in the marketplace, which is really nice, because there are a lot of people looking at new build jobs, and those are nice because, I mean, you pick out your colors and your style and design and stuff, but you're really going to pay premium dollar for that, because it just costs a lot to build homes.
That's right, because you're paying dollar for dollar for everything on a new build.
That's right,
yeah.
and so this one at $114 a square foot, even though it's $350,000, is a really good value. One of the other things I like about this property, it's got a really, really high internet speed for not much money.
Yeah.
So they've got, you get 50 megabits for only $35 a month, and that doesn't go up. That's really fast.
Yeah, that's fast. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's got a hot tub as well.
Oh. You could browse the internet while you're in the hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. So there's an aerial view. Of course, and another nice thing about it, it's in a finished neighborhood pretty much, and so you've got, I mean, all your neighbors' yards are in, fences in, and all that kind of stuff. So that, yeah, I mean, at that price, I mean, this is a pretty good value, $349,000, and right next to West Jordan. It's in West Valley City, but yeah, good little property.
Hard and no one likes to do it. It should be an adventure, and we here at Wasatch Moving Company make it one. We are that extra bit of help that everyone needs. Let us take the stress out of moving for you with our excellent and careful staff and our flat rate affordable pricing. Call Wasatch Moving Company today, the official movers of Real Estate Essentials with Jay Deere on ABC.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Jay Deere here. Do you want to sell your home faster and for more money? We do what other realtors do, but get this. Being ABC4 Utah's real estate specialist gives me the opportunity to give your home maximum exposure. List with the Jay Deere team and your home will be featured on its own TV commercial, as well as get a full motion video tour by my professional camera crew, with me personally talking about the selling features of your home linked to the multiple listing service. And with the power of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, it's automatically added to 40,000 websites and put onto the International Relocation Database. If you want to sell your house faster and for more money, then list it with me and see it on TV.
I love one of the ideas that Brad came up with. He came up with the idea of putting all the pool equipment underneath the slide in a room so that it doesn't get damaged by the harsh elements of the winter or summer. And it's also hides the eyesore of having it in our yard.
So Brad, this came out amazing.
It definitely did, Jay. It turned out awesome, even better than expected. I just totally love designing and doing things like this for people, just to see how happy they are with it. Turned out it was awesome.
Yeah, their family's going to enjoy this for years to come, which is always so nice. You have such a great job because you can help these people. You can create dreams in their imaginations, and then they just get to enjoy it.
Yeah, I love going to work every day. It's just awesome being able to come and see things like this and see the families, and yep, couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, well, you're certainly good at it. Good job, my friend.
Appreciate it.
This week's featured property, we're in Highland, Utah, and we're in the Mercer Hollow subdivision.
So Darren, we're down here looking. This is what you're going to get for $1.35 million down in Highland. Beautiful, right?
Fantastic property.
Yeah, one of the, of course, the nice things about this one, it has a big, huge, expansive yard that goes in, has no neighbors behind it, and so it just looks like it goes out forever. It doesn't even have a fence.
How big is the yard?
It's 0.88 acres, but they don't have neighbors on the back part of it or on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side of the property, they've got a dry riverbed that just kind of flows through it. So,
wow.
I mean, it kind of sits in there just perfectly.
So you have almost an acre, but then no neighbors, so it feels even bigger than that.
That's right, yeah. And so this one goes forever. And they did us a great landscaping job. But here, stepping into the inside, of course, you notice that kitchen, they decked this thing out.
Yeah, what a great looking place.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They've done a lot with this one. Master bedroom's amazing. It's off the back of the house. And the master bath, we're gonna stay here, just beautiful. And they've got a swim spa. They've got an outbuilding outside. It's got a swim spa. We're gonna go look at that in a minute. Beautiful yard. I mean, in a really exclusive neighborhood up there in Highland. And so, but you know, on this one in particular, I wanted to talk about some financing options on this one because, of course, it's an incredible house, but people are always asking, what does it cost to finance $1 million home?
Yeah, that's right. I get asked that question all the time.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, run me through a scenario if you're going to finance a $1 million home like this.
Okay, you bet. So a lot of times people to buy homes in this price range will oftentimes purchase them in cash, or they'll look to do other things with that cash. And so they'll borrow.
So they might have the cash to pay cash for this thing.
That's right.
But they might prefer to finance it because they can keep that money liquid.
That's right. And when you, in a case like this, you may be able to borrow against your house, which might be cheaper money than borrowing for a business or liquidating other investments or things like that. So a lot of times people will look to do financing on the house even if they do have cash. So in a home like, in a home like this, you would want to look at putting maybe 30% down, which would be just over $400,000. And that would get you a loan amount at $945,000.
Right at that $1 million mark.
Yeah, pretty close to that mark. So at 4.5%, you'd get an APR of 4.61. That would put your principal and interest portion of your payment at $47.88 per month.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, yeah, that's not bad. So that gives you kind of an idea of what a home like this would cost on a monthly basis. You'd have taxes and insurance, of course, on top of that. But yeah, that could be very inexpensive money compared to other loans they could get.
Well, yeah. So if you wanted to go start a business with some of that money or whatever it is, instead of sinking into the house, you go keep yourself liquid that money. I mean, that money, that's very, very expensive to go get a business loan.
Right.
Much higher risk.
Yeah, or liquidating investments that you don't want to pull out, or all sorts of reasons why you may want to get financed.
Yeah, and where interest rates are right now, it's almost considered free money, right?
It's very inexpensive.
It's very inexpensive money, yeah.
Historically,
yes. Mm-hmm. And so it's a good way to go.
Of course, the crown jewel of this property is this 1,247 square foot pool house where they put a Michael Phelps swim spa and a hot tub. They put a control for lighting and entertainment system in here, and they've left room for a ping pong table or even your workout equipment. And one of the things I really love about it is no matter what the weather's like here in Utah, you can just blow those big doors open and take advantage of that weather. And they've also put blinds in each one of the windows so privacy is not an issue. So there you have it, incredible views, expansive space, and it's situated in a park-like setting that you can literally use year-round.
All right, Darren, for this one, we're going to be headed down to Grizzly Hollow Cove there in Draper. And this is a beautiful property situated perfectly up on the hill with incredible views looking over the whole valley.
Some of those views are unbelievable, I think.
And this is one of those properties. You'll notice it just kind of rolls up on a hill and it looks down on everything. They've done some real nice work with their brick and their rock on the exterior. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we head on the inside, you're gonna notice a big vaulted ceilings, open space, all those beautiful hardwood floors, and nice, just the way I like it. They've used their colors on the wall to be kind of neutral, and then they've used pops of color, through, which is so
like
popular.
those cabinets, right?
Yeah, and that would be your pop of color. You don't overdo it on the walls, but you kind of overdo it in your kitchen. And they've, again, one of the things I really like, they situated that kitchen just off, and so you walk into a great room, but you can't see it from the front door. And this is something you always look for in a house.
Right.
Yeah.
Keeps it a little bit more private.
Yeah, because you don't want somebody walking in and seeing your kitchen. And some houses do this really well. Some of them struggle with this concept. But if you ever go and you always talk about resale, you never want to have that house that opens up to the kitchen, because there are a percentage, maybe 50% of the buyers just aren't interested because they don't want to get put in those situations.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, you may love the house. It's like that thing. It's on the busy street, but I love that house. You know, I've dealt with that myself. You always want to make sure it's all, done right. Heading on into the master bedroom, as you can see, that's very nicely laid out. Master bath, very spacious, and they got an awesome tub in this one.
I love that tub. That's sweet.
Yeah. Very clean looking, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
All those jets, and see that right there on their wall?
Yeah.
That would be really cool to do some lights on the top of that, on the side, and so it just kind of shines down. That would be a really cool effect that they could add in that, which would just make that thing jump off. It looks great, but because I always look at houses, I'm always thinking about what I can do to change them.
That's right.
That's one thing I noticed. I really like their styles and design. Again, notice that they kind of went with those real pops of color, which is so popular right now.
The two-tone looks great in there. I love that in that
really
bathroom.
Good. And now we're looking out over their beautiful view. Think about that. You're sitting on your front porch, and that's why in the front, as we walked up to this house, you'll notice they had a couple things sitting out there. There's another example. They can just sit out there and just enjoy those views.
It's a great view.
Yeah. Lots of rocks.
A little bit more fresh air in the wintertime, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, you're right against the mountains here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're about as close to it as you can get.
So I'm out with these buyers and they're looking out in Harriman. I really don't know too much about Harriman. Tell me about that community.
Harriman is growing real aggressively right now, and the reason why, it's one of the last places in the valley to get land inexpensive and build. All these people want to build these new homes, and Harriman is just growing like fast.
Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, what are the land values like out there?
They're going up like crazy because supply and demand. Our market in Salt Lake, it's really condensed by the mountains on both sides. And so we can build north and south really well, but to get land in there, but nobody really wants to go really north and south. They want to stay kind of in the financial hubs. And so Harriman is one of the last places in the valley that's being developed where you can get inexpensive land, and that's why you're seeing so much going on. Their market is going absolutely crazy out there right now. Everybody wants a new home, and they want an affordability. It's always an issue. The other thing, you'll notice that the more east you go, the higher the values are typically, because you get a little bit higher up, and a little bit farther, the more west you go, it seems like the values go down, because, and the reason why that is because our if you notice, our freeway systems work really well going north and south, but they don't do a very good job on the freeways going east and west.
No, I noticed in Utah County they're a little bit better to access Eagle Mountain, but what does Harriman have?
Well, Harriman, they just literally put that freeway out there. They've started developing the freeway system that's running out there, and now all of a sudden accessibility is a lot better, and that's why you're seeing inexpensive land and accessibility by the freeways, and that's why Harriman's growing so quick.